there's other role players in the third screenshot. Can we just go through that quickly?
The third one.
Yes.
Our guys cannot.
That's alpha writing. Please read then. Am I correct?
Yes, Alpha.
Yes.
Our guys cannot even give us pics of the container and seal. I'm starting not believe anything anymore. There's supposed to be no.
Yes. It's still alpha.
Yeah, there's supposed to be
The bosses?
They're supposed to be the bosses or
Yes.
the bosses at customs. Here is still custom. Then
Just sorry, on that, does that then suggest that it's not just ordinary custom officials,
the bosses.
it appears to be senior?
Yes.
Okay. And then...
Ms. Bowe, it will probably be quicker if you read and you ask the colonel to confirm. And of course, in respect of each, you indicate who's speaking, who's writing, rather.
All right. And the last screenshot, commissioners, that I'd want us to note is on page 12.
And which one of the three?
The first one. And it starts with Alpha talking. If those containers are gone, me and you are in big bleep. Yes. To which Mr. Nku responds and says, those containers are still there, boss. Alpha responds and says, then send the pics with the seal so I can show the people I'm getting heavy threats. Mr. Nku responds and says, give me till 7, boss. I'm pressing all these guys. Alpha responds and says, okay. Mr. Nku says, the guy at Cranes says please be a bit more patient. We'll get pics as they offload. He will move each aside. Colonel, is that then another role player of theirs, the person who works with the cranes?
That is correct, Commissioner.
And the date is still the same. These are also in respect of 21 May 2021.
Correct, Commissioner.
And another noteworthy thing, Colonel, is that there's always this attempt to get the driver's details in their communications.
Yes.
And what would be the import of that?
Even though I cannot say that much, but the thing is, if we will go further, we will see when the details of the truck and its registration number was also found on the same pics. So I don't know what will they do.
Because that one is quite important. I'm sure you will go through that, Ms. Bowen.
Yes, Colonel, I was just trying to get from you that generally why in these kinds of operations it would be important to get the driver's details, because the screenshots that we started with, you'll see it started with them discussing the difficulties with obtaining the driver's details, and they're talking about an application where those details would emerge. And as they continue, Mr. Nku again on the second screenshot at page 12 says, the second message, boss, the driver details still haven't been uploaded yet. The guys are monitoring the app and the forklift guy is our guy. Can you see that?
Where I'm seated when they were discussing about the driver commissioners. It seems they will want to acquaint themselves with the person that maybe they can easily manipulate along the way, commissioners.
All right, thank you. And then in relation to this incident, the May incident, on page 13 of the presentation, you include there a map. Can you explain the significance of this? The map with Mr. Nku's whereabouts. And remember, Colonel,
Okay.
this is still in May.
On this map, it just to indicate that on that same week, the week of the 21st and the 22nd, when they were communicating about the peak of the seal, the container, and all those things, Nku was in the vicinity of Durban. If you look on that map,
And you are still talking May 2021.
May 2021.
You just mentioned the dates. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. All right.
he was on that, in the vicinity of Durban.
Colonel, just to confirm that even page 14 still deals with Mr. Nku being in the vicinity of the harbor in Durban in May.
That is correct.
Then, Colonel, can we go to paragraph 5 of your statement?
In addition, a screenshot of a computer display was found on the device. The screenshot reflected shipment information indicating that the consignment was scheduled to depart on 2021-05-30 and arrive in Durban Harbour on 2021-06-11.
And for that, can we go to page 16 of the presentation?
Yes.
And there it's another screenshot depicting a conversation between Alpha and Mr. Nku. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And in the first picture in that screenshot, because it's not legible, is that what it says there on the far right of the page? It gives the description. It's like a shipping manifest.
Yes, a computer screenshot that indicates the departure time of the vessel from coast West Africa.
And then it indicates where it will arrive and when it will arrive.
It will arrive in Durban Terminal Pier 1.
And so
you've, or rather the essence of what's illegible on the computer screenshot is what's reflected on the far right of page 16. The substance of it, not necessarily everything. Is that it or not?
That is correct.
Okay.
I can even maybe explain to say, this computer screenshot, commissioners, indicate that comes from the harbor itself. It's a property of Transnet, which means somebody from within Transnet captured this screenshot, forwarded it to this person.
to Alpha.
Yes.
And then in that...
And your investigations, were they not... I'm not going to get into the detail. We are not going to mention names or anything. But were you able to follow up on this? The computer information and so on.
Yes, Commissioner. I went to Durban.
If it's going to negatively affect your investigations, you don't have to go into that detail.
I will just state, Commissioner, I went to Durban just to know those, because most of the commission talk about Pier 1 and Pier 2. I just wanted to know the significance of those piers. Why are they so important in this? Because the direction some of the communication will say they must direct it to Pier 1. And Pier 1, the Boysons 1 arrived in Pier 1.
If your answer is yes, we have followed up, or yes, we are following up, that's enough for my purpose.
Yes, we have followed up.
Okay, thank you.
Colonel, just to clarify, Chair is asking about the...
Sorry, Ms. Bowen.
You may well be doing what I want.
Chair is asking about, you know how you just testified that that screenshot comes from the harbor, Transnet in particular. Whether you have followed up on who or investigated who all may be involved with that.
I have followed up, Commissioners.
And you were able to establish the source?
Yes, I have established that, Commissioners.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
And then the two talk about Pier 1 and 2, and in particular, Mr. Nku responds and says, boss, can't they get Pier 2? We are going to have to pull another Mission Impossible. And Alpha responds and says, look here, the vessel is already set. Let's do last one, Pier 1. We do a Mission Impossible. I won't put pressure, at least we know the system. And just for our own knowledge, what is significant about Pier 1 and Pier 2? Is there anything?
If you look at that communication, it seems they were worried about, boss, can they get to Pier 2? We are going to have to pull another Mission Impossible. Which means the request is for it not to go to Pier 2, because...
No, the request is for it to go to Pier 2.
Yes.
It seems Mr. Nku's worried about it going to Pier 1. You see, Mr. Nku says, boss, can't they get Pier 2? We are going to have to pull another Mission Impossible. To which Alpha responds and says, look here, the vessel is already set. Let's do last one, Pier 1.
Okay, yes.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right.
Can I just check, without you giving detail that concerns your investigations, I just want to understand what this seems to suggest. And please say if I'm correct. It seems to suggest that someone within Transnet makes the decisions about where the ship should go. It's Pier 1 or Pier 2, and so is able to manipulate where it lands in order to facilitate the scheme of accessing the containers. Am I correct about
That is
the role
correct,
of Transnet people in
Yes.
this? Okay, thank you.
I am not sure, maybe I missed it. I'm not sure what your response to Ms. Bowe's question as to the significance of Pier 1 and Pier 2 is. May I ask this, if you know? It sounds like Mr. Nku is saying it's going to be very difficult for them if the container is or the ship carrying the container offloads at Pier 1.